Is the Earth flat? Do we live on a disk surrounded by ice? Do we have a cover-up by all major governments in the world alongside NASA? Today we look at the Flat Earth conspiracies and some of the reasons that has convinced several thousand people that we do indeed live on a flat disk. Flat Earthers are people who believe that the Earth is flat. They believe that the truth about the shape of this planet is being covered up by government figures, space agencies such as NASA, and powerful people around the world. The ancient Greeks initially laid the foundation of a curved Earth, with various historical figures establishing the circumference of the Earth, as well as establishing that the stars at night are different depending if you are on the northern or southern hemisphere. There were also expeditions completed by Portuguese explorers that would not have been possible were it for flat Earth, and since then most people accepted the idea that the Earth was indeed a globe. The very notion that the Earth was flat was reintroduced in the 19th century when an English writer, Samuel Rowbotham, published a pamphlet called the Zetic Astronomy, which explained that the Earth was a flat disk with the North Pole at the centre and surrounded by an ice wall. This wall is now being guarded by NASA security, ensuring no one gets near to establishing the truth. As well as being a flat disk, the pamphlet also explained that the Sun and Moon were only a few hundred miles above Earth's surface. Samuel Rowbotham's work would evolve during the decades leading to what we now know as the Flat Earth Society. These societies have seen an increase in memberships and have allowed conventions to take place around the world. Yes, I did just say around the world. Whilst there is overwhelming evidence of a curved globe, the societies have seen more of a breakthrough into the mainstream medias, with shows on Netflix and several celebrities endorsing the ideas of a flat Earth. What evidence is there to justify the Earth being flat, and what would the motives be? Well, firstly, the motivation that is claimed by Flat Earth is control and financial reasons. NASA is very implicit in this cover-up, with the agency providing fake photos and missions to keep up the lie. The agency has allegedly set up a fake space program, and the cost of keeping this fake program is relatively cheaper than running a real one, whilst the agency will be receiving billions in funding and benefiting from that. What about pilots worldwide who are every day navigating around the world taking passengers from country to country? Well, according to Flat Earthers, these pilots are oblivious to the shape of the Earth due to their GPS navigation being rigged to give the illusion of a curvature. Flat Earthers will dismiss flight path, and you will find plenty of videos of Flat Earthers here on YouTube highlighting why they believe the flight path are incorrect. Flat Earthers will also try to debunk physics as we know it. To a Flat Earther, gravity is an illusion. The objects don't drop down, but the disk Earth is accelerating upwards, giving the illusion of gravity. Water cannot bend around the ball, so the Earth is therefore flat, with all oceans finding their level. Flat Earthers have even took spirit levels onto a plane to show that the plane travelling thousands of miles always keeps a straight level during its flight, which for a flat earther would indicate that the world is in fact flat. How does this conspiracy get debunked? Well, it's quite difficult to do because of the general mistrust by conspiracy theorists of the mainstream media and scientists. Flat earthers are extremely quick to throw the word shill at anyone that tries to dismiss the evidence, and unfortunately with flat earthers, there is a lot of evidence that the world is in fact round. There is plenty of evidence from NASA showing photographs of a blue sphere that we call Earth. Whilst NASA, according to the Flat Earthers, is implicit in the lies, there are other space agencies that have provided pictures of the curved Earth, such as the Russians and the Chinese. Whilst relationship between them and the West have been turbulent at times, there has never been any evidence provided by other countries to highlight anything but a curved Earth. What about a number of people that would have been silenced into following the lies? If you think about the decades that have passed and how many employees, engineers and other personnel would have been taking this huge secret to the grave without even the hint of whistleblowing happening. Whatever you think on the subject, there are plenty of experiments that can be done by the average person that would indicate a curved Earth, whilst Flat Earthers will tell you there is plenty of standard experiments to prove the Earth is flat. So this conspiracy is one that is going to keep going for a long time. Do you believe that we lived on a curved or flat Earth? I'm really intrigued to hear your thoughts, and if you enjoyed the video then please consider giving it a thumbs up, drop me a comment, and I will see you guys and girls on the next conspiracy video. Take care guys.